I really like Wild West stuff. And so in my mind, I just kind of imagined it kind of like, what would I do in that situation? And I feel like, for her, it was kind of one of those things where she did want to explore and, want to see, what was beyond where she came from and what it was like, kind of out west. And so, when you get out there, there's only really, as much as I hate to think there's only so much, a woman can do in certain situations. And I think she just made the best of it and, just decided that she thought it was fun and, wanted to keep doing it. So why not? There's demand, you can supply. So it's just business and capitalism.
You'd never actually be able to afford us, Will.
I like to think she perhaps lost her parents or something like that, didn't have that safety net or anyone to support her or any kind of support system or somewhere to go. And so she ended up meeting somebody, having a friend in a brothel who happened to be in there, maybe showed her the ropes, and make the best of her circumstance, not have to worry about having to marry up or depend on a man. And like I said, if you got it, why not? Especially at least make some money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Make your own money.
Yeah, it's a sort of freedom, I think, that you don't really have to worry about, abiding by societal norms when you make that decision. And, of course, you're not going to be, invited to a lot of fancy dinner parties, but you can kind of make your own rules and, you kind of run the house in a way in, wherever you are.
Especially if you have the judge in your pocket.
And the best thing about his stories is they get better every time he tells them.
Woman, I ain't never said nothing but the truth. Back when I was running around with my old gang, we got a lead on a horse thief I've been tracking for a few weeks. Wanted dead or alive.
We love each other, so sweet. She's got a great name, it's beautiful, really. Just, I don't know if it's a family name or anything, but it's really interesting. But I feel like it's one of those situations where, even though we are kind of in competition, at the same time we have to work together. And so maybe it's like a little bit of Stockholm Syndrome, I don't know, not exactly like, keeping either of us captive, but, we have to work together. It's not going to end well if we're fighting the whole time because, where are we going to go? And, you kind of have to work together to survive and to, continue our business and, make sure that we're, kind of looking out for each other at the same time.
Because who better than someone else who's been there and who knows it and who's going through it, who gets it, especially in a man's world.
Mm-hmm.